Hey guys, wanted to share a viewer's encounter with you guys. He sent it in. I finally got it together and ready to share with you guys. There's a couple of names in his story that we do not have permission to use their full names, so I'll be using initials for their names, but we are allowed to use his name, so uh, we'll use his name. I want to go ahead and thank you guys for showing up for our live the other night. It was fun, and I want to thank you guys for subscribing to our other channel. We made it to 932, I think, and we're shooting for 1,000. Today we're going to go out and do a catch, clean, cook on perch. So that'll be a fun one we're going to do. So if you haven't subscribed over there and you want to see us be goofy and want to see a little more of the area that we do Bigfoot hunting, and you'll probably see more of it on our fishing channel as we'll be out in boats and stuff and doing other things. So we're going to get to the story. He says, "Hi, my name is Mark. I'm 48 years old. I live in Cleveland County, North Carolina. When I was younger, somewhere between 10 years old, I don't know for sure. Anyhow, I was spending the night at my cousin's house, who was 2 years older than me, and a girl. Another of our cousins was also spending the night too. She was the eldest of us three, as she is 3 years older than me. They were still, they were and still are my favorite of all cousins. They were both tomboys at the time, and L and the other cousin was a ball player and a little more athletic than me, or A. They were both a head taller than me, as I hadn't grown hardly any. We were walking through a pine forest that had been replanted after it had been cleared out years earlier. We came across a leg in the woods, a large calf's leg, and it was fresh as the blood was still wet. It looked like it had been just ripped off. You could see the tendons and everything. Amy said that some of the relatives had some cows on the family. Amy said some of the relatives had some cows on the family land. We all over 100 acres at her grandparents had homesteaded. Her grandfather was a full Cherokee and her grandmother was a half German and half Cherokee. Anyhow, we weren't freaked out by the leg. God knows why, 'cause I don't. So we kept walking deeper into the woods, just exploring. We will eventually came to a large field, probably 300 yards across, with sporadic pine trees that were probably 10 foot tall, maybe a little less. When we see something that is medium to dark brown standing directly in the middle of the field, it looked like it was one on all fours and it looked like it was fat. Well, it heard her and it turned around. It wasn't on all fours and it wasn't fat. When it turned around, it dropped the calf and was looking toward us. We didn't get no look at it, whether the snout or if it had a flat face, because we were hauling ass. Nor was A. I was hauling ass so much so I got clipped by a limb, fell, but I got right back up and made it out of the woods. We told my mom and A's mom that they told our dads when we had gotten back from the side job upholstering recliners. Me and A took them to where we saw the calf leg. It was still there, but we couldn't make out any tracks because the ground was hard and covered in pine needles. Or L didn't go back into the woods 'cause she had done called her mom and dad to get her. So we showed them the field where we saw whatever we saw, and we found the tree it was standing near. They found blood and trampled weeds. Now we didn't go into the woods unarmed. My dad had a 7mm Magnum rifle and a 44 Magnum revolver, and A's dad had a 30-06. Now my uncle was a tall guy, around 6'4", and he stood next to the tree, but it didn't. We went back to the house and headed home. Later, the next couple of days brought more incidents. Something tapped on Amy's window one night, and a track was found, and it was big, as I was told. Something also left a muddy mark on the side of A's grandparents' home. Way up and more tracks were found. As time went on, more people saw something and was given the name Knobby because of the mountain that we saw. It is called Ben's Knob. That's a 100% true story that happened to me. A lot of people talk about, are these things eating cows and stuff like that, and we find a lot of mutilated cows and things like that. I think they probably do sometimes. I don't think it's very often that they actually do that. I think that they're an opportunist. They'll eat whatever they come across. But I don't trust them. I don't think anyone should trust them. I think that they're sinister. Um, they're a wild animal and they should be treated as a wild animal. Doesn't mean they should be hunted down, but also they should be respected as a wild animal because you never know how they're going to react. And nothing is more dangerous than an injured animal or a cornered animal. Wanted to share that he sent in. We had talked about it and he wanted it to be shared. So I just wanted to give his account of the story, and I hope you all enjoy this story. It's just a fast video drop for the week, and just thought you all would enjoy this one. So we're going to go out, I think, here in a few days and look at a spot and try to see what's going on. Some people were talking about probably be a daytime investigation. I want to see if I can find anything that warrants me going back in the dark, and if we find anything that makes us think about going back in the dark, then we'll definitely head back. So thanks for watching, guys. Keep your head on a swivel. I appreciate each and every one of you. Smash that like button. That helps me a lot. Send me likes so we can get on these videos. That'll really boost us up, and we'll see you on the next one.